Hi, everybody. This is Beardy, and thank you so much for showing up on the channel. And if this is your first time, thank you for dropping by. Let me know how you found me. Okay, so I'm going to jump into this. Happy New Year, guys. Happy New Year. 2024. I feel like it's just another it's just another day. And I don't know if that comes with, I don't know, is this an age thing? Is it like the older you get, the less kind of like excited you are about like a new year? It's almost like another day. So but to be honest, I do not feel as it doesn't I I guess I've lost the new year, new, me thing. I don't know. I don't know if that's good or bad. I'm not sure. Still, I am definitely hopeful about the new year. I definitely have, plans for this time frame. Okay, I think that's what's happening. I'm seeing it more as a time frame and less of a magical number. I think that's what the change is. So yes, I of course I make plans. I make travel plans, I make life plans. Um, I make plans with the kids. They ask, can we go to so and so country this year? Or can we go see so and so this year? So whether I like it or not, the plans have to tally with the year. But I no longer feel what is the most recorded, most common New Year resolution as recorded. So the most common New Year resolution is New Year, New Me, or something along those lines. So um, I wasn't surprised when I found out that is the most common New Year resolution. So for someone who's like wondering what is she saying, so basically, most people's resolutions can be summed up in a New Year, New Me plan. Like, okay, this is a new year. I'm going to be a new person. Um, I'm going to change everything about me. I'm just going to be like a whole other person. And sadly, it does not work out like that. For some people, I'm sure it happens, maybe not 100%, because change is hard. Change is hard. Changing somebody else is like way hard, if not impossible. And even changing yourself is so tough because our lives are a series of habits, some good, some not so good. And most of the time, when we say New Year, New Me, we're looking to change those bad habits, and habits are hard to change. Um, I have a book by my side. It's called Hello Tomorrow. So this is not a book review video, right? I'm just going to show this book. Hello Tomorrow by Cindy Trim is very good for someone who wants to change a bad habit. Like, it's really helpful. It's not a bad habit or habit book. I believe she has a book like that. But the activities in this book are very good for tunnel vision, in the sense of you want to get something done and you want to just like tunnel, and also like getting rid of some habits and replacing it, because I've learned from my personal experience that if I want to get rid of something like a habit, if I don't go hard on the new habit, it won't stick. It won't stick. Something has to replace, something has to replace the bad habit. But anyway, what do you think about the fact that the most common New Year resolution is New Year, New Me? Have you ever gone through a time when that was your resolution? Like, this year, I'm going to change everything about myself, or I'm going to change like a huge chunk about myself. So, personally, I think I did have a couple of those years, and it wasn't that I was doing the wrong thing. I think if I had to change the way I went about those years, I would be more grateful about the things about me that should be celebrated. I would be more grateful about certain achievements and less hyper focused on the things that I wanted to change. Yes, it's okay to change some things, but what about the things that are working for you? Like, how grateful are you for those things? So I think if I had to do it again, I would be more grateful about those things. Um, Also, you cannot do New Year, New Me without strong accountability partners. Like, you can't. You need strong accountability. Um, and it's not going to be the kind of accountability that you check on yourselves like once in a month. No, it has to be like real strong accountability. They have something they want to gain, you have something you want to gain, and you guys are working together to make sure that you follow through. I think yes, if I had to do it again, I would say I'd work on my accountability. And then thirdly, um, I think New Year, New Me requires a lot of strategy. Not all at once, but strategy is required. Like, New Year, New Me, exactly in what perspective? Is it in your career? Is it in school? Is it behavioral? Is it with relationships? Like, it has to be very clear what exactly you're trying to go new at. And it also has to be clear what the old was that you're trying to replace with the new. And I think above all, you would want to ask why. Why is new required? I found that when I would go hard on New Year, New Me, it was because I felt like something bad happened in the previous year, and I was like so over it, and I was like, you know what, I can't take this anymore. New Year, New Me, we're having a do-over, right? So I think the why is also very important, and it does help when you like have these conversations with someone else, maybe like a very good friend, someone who can give you like objective, they can like give you real talk, um, or just someone who has skin in the game, someone who has something to lose. It's always great if you can have these conversations with them, because sometimes they just are able to tell you, you know what, you need to tone it down. It's not that bad. So and so year was not that terrible, or maybe it wasn't your fault and it was so and so's fault, or this is not a big deal. Just make this little change or something like that, or it wasn't even a big deal. This is life. This happens. But like sometimes we can create a whole a whole bloody scenario in our heads, and it's not that bad in real life. I'm definitely guilty, or I have been guilty of doing that in the past, like just building up this whole like scenario of what could happen in my mind, and I would need people who love me to be like, it's not that bad, just calm down. And so yeah, I think there's nothing wrong with New Year, New Me if that is a resolution in this year. It's just, you want to check on these things. You want to check on your why, you want to check on accountability, you want to think about strategy, and just find out like, do you really need a new you? Or do you just need to work on some aspects and be more grateful for some things about you? Yeah, so let me know what your New Year resolution is. I know people might have like a few, but just one. What is one thing you resolve to do in this new year? Um, I'd love to find out. I'd love to find out. And yes, nobody shaming. Nobody shaming is allowed in your resolutions. Don't shame your bodies. Don't shame yourselves. None of that. Just let's do healthy resolutions. I can't wait to see what you guys send in. All right, my name is Biodun, and thank you for stopping by today. Let me know what you would like us to talk about in the future. You will be getting a ton of book review videos, though. You will also get some reaction videos, which is something that I like going. I'm just really picky about what I react to. And I'm also picky about how I react to it. I'm very picky about, reacting in a healthy way, reacting in a way that glorifies God and doesn't go into bashing. That is not to say if I need to rebuke something, I won't, but just making sure it's constructive feedback. All right, guys, thank you so much. I love you. Have a blessed